Yo, what is up, guys? And we are back for another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. And amidst all of the JP hype, I do want to bring it back to global here. So obviously you guys, I'm sure, are aware. If you're not, you quite literally, this might be the first time ever stumbling across a Dokkan video or something. But it's the 6th year anniversary over on the JP side of the game. Pretty much the hypest time of the year. Last year was a bit debatable, although this year it looks like it is starting out pretty damn good. They've already hit top grossing. So that is one thing in this video I'm not going to include. So probably why you clicked on this video is you want a final stone count, a final dragon stone count. Between now, which the day of recording is 1/30/2021, and then roughly... I'm gonna go with the date that usually the banners drop, and that would be July 7th. So the one thing I'm not going to include, we are not going to include part 1 here. So what I want to do is click on countdown here, and we're gonna go. I am gonna include the countdown because this is like how many stones could you potentially have going into the banner, and that's obviously not counting, stones you already have, stones you purchase, and that kind of thing, right? So all we have to do here is just simply click on Dragon Stones. So, assuming again, another thing about this video, so I should get out there right away, this is going to be a very conservative estimate. So I think that the number I give you, you might be able to count on a little bit higher, because I'm going, there are some RNG elements and some grindy elements and stuff like that that I'm not going to take into account. So this is going to be kind of like for your average Joe, everyman player, right? So if we look here for the countdown, 18 stones, and I believe including so you get 6 stones, you get 3 stones for 6 days leading up to the day of the anniversary, where you get 30 stones, right? So right off the rip, we can go ahead and just say, 18 stones plus 30 stone, right? So we've got 48 stones, and I think in this particular video, it's going to, I don't know why, I'm just going to roll with it, right? It's going to be a little easier for me to work backwards, so that is indeed what I'm going to do here. I'm going to go ahead and work backwards, and remember, this is not by any means going to be like an exact figure. So right now, we're at 48 stones. So I do want to point out, too, I am going to go as quick as I possibly can. However, I do plan on this being kind of a little bit of a longer video. I'm going to try and shoot for like the 20-minute mark. And, listen, support your boy. Watch the damn video. Don't be skipping ahead. Watch the damn video. So, anyway, let's go ahead and just kind of carry on here. So, I have I'm going to rope in all login bonuses into one big lump sum. So if we count between now and July 1st, so July 1st is basically when the countdown for us is going to begin. So I'm going to just say conservatively, we're going to get 1 stone per day. And again, that is conservative. It might be a little bit more. It will not be less. You guaranteed get 1 stone for logging in. And I've already done the math, so y'all don't have to. That is 152 days. By the way, 152 days until the we'll just say 159 days until the anniversary. But 152 days of like 1 stone logins, right? So, currently, we are at 200 stones. So, we already kind of got some of these bonus stones, right? So, because it's already been New Year's, right? This is the New Year's celebration. And even though, yeah, it's different, it's not really that different, right? So, the timing is different, right? But we already got this because we already went through New Year's, right? So we already got a lot of, the bonus stones and stuff that we would get. So if we kind of keep scrolling here, again, missions. So, again, I've gone through, most of the times through missions, you can go ahead and just count on 25 stones. And again, this is kind of conservative, a rough estimate, but I've already gone through and done the research for you guys. So, 225 stones we are up to. I guess I will, at this point, I'll just keep kind of a running tally, right? I've got my phone calculator here next to me, so you guys can kind of just follow along. If I'm a couple stones off, listen, cut a brother some slack, would you? So we've got the dual Dokkan Festival in Pikkon and Janemba. By the way, I'll be interjecting here with my opinion, you know, every now and then. Yeah, dude, this banner, I'm sorry, discounts, tickets, I don't give a shit. This banner is a skip. Now, I know that it has the 5-year fusions on it. I get it. And we know at this point that the 5-year fusions are not on the anniversary banner. But again, I just like, dude, Pikkon and Janemba, like, they're solid for sure. But they are by no means a top tier TUR. I'm sorry. They're just not. They don't hit hard enough. And in today's day and age, you have to be able to do like over a 3 and 4 million attack stat. If you have these guys rainbowed in Link level 10, sure, yeah, maybe they'll eclipse. Janemba could probably eclipse 5 million or something, but Pikkon, good luck. Pikkon has a bit more utility, and it's a little bit easier to get his support type ability to activate. Only 3 orbs necessary. And then, of course, he does have not the partner super attack, but it is the partner. Yes, the partner super attack with Gogeta, right? So he will have that. I mean, that's kind of cool, right? But anyway, let's kind of move on here. And then also keep in mind, yeah, they have this guy on the Dokkan event, but guess what? You're never going to see Transform Janemba, dude. Very rarely. Your Janemba, the fat Janemba, has to get hit 5 times to be able to see it. That's not the easiest thing to do. You're looking at pretty much, if you get him on rotation 1 and he gets hit, let's just say, if you get lucky, you get hit 3 times, right? Let's just say, in a Dokkan event, right? Super Battle Road might be a little different, but in a Dokkan event, you get hit 3 times. The next turn he comes around will be turn 3. You get hit, let's just say, 2 more times. You're not seeing Janemba because the Dokkan event will be over. Even if you got hit 5 times, it's not going until turn 7. So you're talking, or turn 5. So maybe every now and then you'll get to see him, right? But with 4-phase Dokkan events, man, good luck. But anyway, guys, we can kind of move on from that. There's 4 more stones right there. So that puts us up to 229. All of the Dokkan events are open. Again, another sort of thing here that I do want to keep in mind is this is assuming you have literally every stone in the game currently grinded. So if you are kind of newer and you don't have every stone, every single event done, well, that's obviously going to affect your final tally, right? So this story event is actually quite a lengthy story event. If we click on it, we'll hop in real quick. But if we kind of scroll down, we can kind of scroll down a little bit. I believe there are there 5 stages? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13, and then plus missions. 14, 15, 16. So that's not bad for a story event, man. 16 stones from that story event. So currently 245. And again, I have already counted login bonus and stuff like that in case you aren't keeping up here. So let's kind of keep going. So there is a returning story event. Don't really need to worry about that. Now your boy is very, very excited for the Legendary Challenge campaign for Krillin. 20 stones, dude, and enough orbs to rainbow Fizz unit. Like, dude, the legend, and then also we get like 10 Elder Kais. Like, this is, the Legendary Challenge campaigns are so sick, dude. And by the way, I've already done the research. 20 stones. 20 stones you can get from having this guy at max SA, and then of course awakened to an LR. And you can, of course, earn some of those stones, too. If you don't have him done, I would suggest getting him done before the campaign, but that's just me. But anyway, yeah, so there's 20 stones. This doesn't really offer a whole lot. There's not really a ton you get from missions or anything. That's just 3 stones, right? So 3 stones there. Now, this is interesting. So I could actually see us getting this. Probably what is going to happen, unfortunately, it's going to be the same damn thing as last year, I have a feeling. On Saiyan Day, so March 18th, shout out to me, March 18th is my birthday, but Extreme Super Battle Road, the category stages will be opening up. So that is stages 11 through 20, so the first round of category Extreme Super Battle Road. If you can complete every single stage of Extreme Super Battle Road, which that is not for the faint of heart. You know, for instance, Extreme Fusion Super Battle Road, Extreme Realm of Gods. I mean, these are not for the faint of heart, so you better have a decently stacked box, right? But again, assuming you can get every single stone, that is 80. Count them, 80 stones. You get essentially 8 stones every time you beat a stage. Not too bad at all. Not bad at all. All right, so, and we already have every stage of Super Battle Road open on Global. Of course, except for the ESBR I was just talking about. So, the 34th Virtual Dokkan Ultimate Clash. So, that is 31 stones. Again, I've already done the math for us. Now, this is kind of that RNG element, right? So, this is Hercule's Heart Pounding Gifts. Now, you can potentially, if you had God-level luck, you could potentially get 7 stones every time this guy pops up. But let's just say you're like me and you have the worst luck imaginable and you get 1 stone every time this guy pops up. That's going to be an extra 7 stones. So it's just an extra login stone, right? Not bad. Probably every now and then you'll be able to get like 3 stones, or maybe you do get lucky and then you get 7 stones. But 7 stones. But let's just say conservatively for the 7 days it's up, you go ahead and get 7 stones. So our running total currently is 386 stones. Not too bad so far, guys. Not too bad. And we're barely through like the first celebration here. So this is STR Janemba's EZA. This is a traditional EZA, so no easy area bullshit. So this is 34 stones, and not to mention 11 Grand Kais, you know, a ton of orbs, enough orbs to rainbow him, basically. So STR orbs, that is. Really, really good, dude. The EZA just remains to be king, right? So there's 34 stones. Shout out to my, speaking of stones, shout out to my stoners. We are up to 420 stones.
Bruh.
So don't worry about these summons, and I believe the rest is just kind of fodder. Yeah, repeat events. Weekend summons are cool, I guess. You know, at the very least, this guy is new. I mean, that's not the worst thing. But again, we won't be getting this until probably April. May, possibly. Okay, again, kind of just moving backwards here. I don't know why I decided to do it this way. This is how we're doing it, right? So you can see here, JP did get first in the App Store, in the iOS store, I believe. This is for SS2 Gohan, the Tech SS2 Gohan. So they got 30 stones. Remember, I'm not counting. I'm not counting them. You know, we might randomly get, like, I actually could see us getting a big reward for SS4 Gogeta. I think I could definitely see us getting first in the App Store in like 3 or 4 countries. Maybe they throw 30 stones our way. I could see it, but I'm not going to count on it. You can't count on top grossing stones because Dokkan, they really kind of just do their own thing, right? Sometimes, there's still, in recent history, there have been times we've reached top grossing. #1 top grossing in terms of all categories, and we still haven't gotten the stones, right? It is possible, but I'm not counting on it. So, again, the number remains 420. So, login bonus we've already accounted for. Missions. So here we go. Well, again, we're just going to say conservatively 25 stones. Not going to worry about the banners. Again, those are sales. We're not counting sales. Exchanges don't matter. Extreme Z area. Now this is like, you're going to get like a whopping, I believe the number is, let's see, so for this particular Extreme Z area, we're talking about this guy. Well, yeah, this guy here. Oh yeah, we're going to get this guy too. That's interesting. I'm not going to count it yet because I want to go in order, right? I don't want to get confused here. But we're talking about this guy, right? So Kaioken Goku. So there's 2 stones. So 1, 2, plus 2. And then if we look at missions, yeah, I mean, a whopping 4 stones we're going to get from the Extreme Z area. Easy area, I'm sorry, dude. I maintain is the absolute worst. It's so bad. I abhor the Extreme Z area. I refuse. Okay, so kind of moving on here. As I recall, there's not much else going on. Oh, the World Tournament. So, to spare you a lot of the gory details of the World Tournament, this is another one of those grindy elements I was talking about earlier. So if you grind it super, super hard, then obviously you're going to have less stones because you're going to use a number for stamina refresh. But if you simply just do your runs that you would ordinarily do every single day, I believe the missions you can get are like, you can get those Master's Marks medals, I believe, and then a stone here or there. But anyway, if you were to grind, if you were to get number 1 locally, that's 7 stones. And then if you, obviously to reach number 1 locally, you'd have to complete, at least more than likely, unless you have the laziest people in your group. But you would have to reach number 1 locally. You'd have to reach Beerus tier, which is going to get you some stones. You're going to have to win 20 in a row, like all of these things, right? Get 20 wins, I think, is the total as well. So if you combine everything, you can get a potential 51 stones. It's pretty good, man. Pretty damn good. Just for, you know, grinding decently hard in the World Tournament. So, 51 stones, and again, I don't think anything else is really, jumping off the page here. So that was the Christmas campaign. This is the Break Through the Cold Weather campaign. Obviously, you know, as we go, it's going to be like, it's going to be like, you know, some spring campaign, right, for Global. So, there's daily login, we already know, right? So for missions, we'll just say conservatively 20, I mean, it says 26. Let's go with, we'll go just say, again, conservatively 25 stones. So a running tally right now, we are at 527 stones, guys. Not too shabby so far. We're not worried about the sales. So this is the STR Bojack, right? This is his celebration, more or less. So, 2 stones from the Dokkan event. I mean, that's really all it's offering, right? Returning story events. I don't know that there's a lot. Yeah. Oh, you want to know what? Yeah, you know what? New stage of limit events. So, for the hero and villain extermination plan, there actually are 2 more stages that have come out. And this is, of course, to awaken Hachiak and Whis. So I imagine they're all the way at the bottom. Probably they are. So it looks like it's only 1 stage. So, I mean, basically it's going to be, you know, there's not really any missions here. So we'll just say 2 more stones, right? So that, I mean, again, every little stone's going to make a difference, right? When you're talking about the 6th year anniversary, right? So there's 2 more stones. Not the best, obviously, but we'll take it. Here's the 33rd Virtual Ultimate Clash. So there's another 31 for you guys. Now again, Explosive Chain Battle. Again, this one is pretty well set in stone. It's 19. So every time, and that is assuming you can reach that 100 million, right? If you can reach 100 million points and you can get through all of the missions, that is 19 stones. So not too bad. Currently we are at 581. Free to play stones for nothing. There's another Extreme Z battle, so a traditional EZA, right? So there's 34. And remember that you get 4 stones for missions and then 1 stone per stage completed up to stage 30. There's your 34, just by the way, in case you guys did not know. Returning story events, I don't think there's anything else going on here. So, we're not doing too bad so far, guys. Currently, we are at 615 stones. I will gladly take it. So, this is going to be the current celebration, right? So this is, I don't know what they're going to call it, but this is going to be the new celebration, right? That will more than likely be dropping, what, tonight or tomorrow, right? So, again, login bonus we've already accounted for. Missions, I'm just going to say 25 again, right? I'm not trying to, because there are like subtle differences on Global and JP. Again, this isn't going to be an exact number. There's Hercule's Heart-Pounding Gifts again. So we're going to just add 7, right? It's assuming you're the luckiest or the unluckiest SOB on the planet, right? So, moving on. Category Summon, don't worry about that. There's some more sales. Hopefully the sales are decent. New stage of the Dokkan event, so there's 2 more stones. Now, this story event right here actually does offer quite a bit. So if we take a look here, man, this new stage, so obviously this guy's like, he's not really the best character, but it's a great moment in the show, right? In GT where Vegeta gets hit by the Blutz waves and then he's able to awaken into, well, he goes Great Ape and then he goes Super Saiyan 4, right? Really cool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 stones, pretty good. And then missions, if you Dokkan Awaken the guy and stuff. So there's 13 stones, right? So get him to S8, 10, and then Dokkan Awaken him. Clear all the stages, blah, 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 right? So currently we are up to 662 stones. Not too shabby, you guys, not too shabby. One caveat I do want to make, we're going to go over it a little bit here. One caveat I do want to make is simply that, guys, this is only like 4 months worth of content. We're missing like a whole entire month, which if you guys caught my last video, you guys will know, I think we're not going to be getting not only 1, but 2 global firsts. I think there's no question about it. There's enough room. Remember, we did not get a global first at any point, right? We did in 2020, we got LRUI Goku, right? But that was it, right? And that was on Saiyan. That was all the way back in May. We got LRUI Goku. So we did not get one in the usual December slot. Instead, we had a combined Dragon Ball Heroes celebration. And then we also got the LRSS2 Gohan, which I actually really liked. I like this formula a lot better. I would love to share a lot more celebrations with JP. So this is only going to be a 1 stone type of thing. This is just a once a day where you can get skill orbs, right? So that's only going to be 1 stone with that new stage added. But still, I mean, hey, a stone is a stone. So yeah, there's the new stage. Only 1 stone, but again, a stone is a stone. Now this is really nice. A new stage of the Infinite Dragon Ball history. Again, I've already done the math for you guys. That is 31. 31 stones. Pretty good, man. And you should be able to, at this point, if you guys have been playing for a year or longer, you honestly should probably be able to beat most content in the game, assuming you're Dokkan Awakening and SA10ing all of your characters. You should be able to beat most events in the game. And then, of course, if you're using your stones wisely, right? Now, if you're summoning on bullshit LR banners, yeah, I mean, maybe your account sucks. But if you're summoning on good banners, if you're free to play, you should have a decent account, right? Here is the 32nd Virtual Dokkan Ultimate Clash. So again, this is one of those deals, 31 stones. 31 stones, not too bad at all. And here's the Masked Saiyan EZA. So this is going to be a nice little celebration, guys. I will gladly take an extra 34 stones. And honestly, this guy's pretty damn good. This guy in himself, he's very good. He stacks attack and defense. He's really good. I think he greatly stacks attack and defense. He is damn strong. By the way, just FYI, bringing back Mira and Toa on banners, that is cool. They're bringing them back just permanently on banners, right, as unfeatured units. But they are going to be featured on this. I believe this is a time traveler summon unit or banner. So if you guys want to, I mean, I wouldn't suggest it, but I just wouldn't suggest it. Don't summon on that banner. They're only 30 stone multis for the first 3, but I still wouldn't do it. So category summon, another explosive chain battle. Now we may not get this until like another month or 2, but inevitably we will get it. So again, that is another 19 stones. That is a running total now of 778 stones. And then again, you can see here, 3 stones a day, 21, not 20, that's 21 stones, right? But 3 stones for the weekend, right? An extra 3 stones. That's an additional 21 stones just for completing a few missions. Not too bad, guys. 799, so we're almost up to 800. Now, this is kind of where things get interesting. One more thing I do want to add here that you know, we can't just sweep under the rug or anything. But in terms of content and in terms of units, we're pretty much we're there, right? Like, there's nothing left. So I didn't include LR Turles. LR Turles is in here somewhere, but there's no new events. It's just going to be his banner that drops, right? There's probably not even going to be any new sales or anything. So it's, again, you know, Have a High says it best, man. LR banners are luxury banners, right? If you've got the dough, then, you know, go for it. But overall, they're really bad banners to summon on. So remember, you need all 6 of those units fully EZA'd and fully rainbowed. Only SA10 is required, by the way. You don't have to get them to SA15. And then, of course, for LR Prime Battle Goku, SA20 is fine, right? So But again, if we go to the Extreme Z area, actually, if they designed Extreme Z areas just like this, dude, I would be completely on board, right? Completely on board. So this Extreme Z area, so it's only going to be 1 stone for completing the actual stage. But if we kind of look here in the missions, so there's 1 stone for completing it. So 1 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus 6. And then if you just complete all of it, right? There's another 15 stones, dude. So that's like, is that 22 stones from an Extreme Z area? That's what I'm talking about, dude. If they could potentially start to maybe make the formula a little bit more like that, I would be all about the Extreme Z area, right? So, guys, again, I do want to mention, like, we're pretty much at the end. So if we go back to this screen here, there's nothing left for us, right? We've done everything else. So this is the Super Dragon Ball Heroes campaign. We've already done that. I believe we've already done... I believe this is the Frieza. I believe so. This is the... Yeah, this is Frieza, right? The Dokkan Festival Frieza stuff. I think so. Oh, no. Okay, no, it's not. I'm an idiot, right? But, yeah, we've already done the 37th. So, guys, I mean, there's nothing left for us. So what does that mean? That means we only have about, what I just showed you guys, that's only about 4 months worth of content. So we have roughly 5 months. So let's see. It's currently the 30th. So let's just say conservatively it's the 1st, February 1st. So we have all of February, all of March, all of April, all of May, and all of June. And that's it, guys. We're 5 months. We're 5 months out. So that means we are missing 1 full month of content. So it's really, really interesting. Like, what the hell are they going to drop? No one really knows. I mean, it's crazy, right? I don't know. It's going to probably be 2 global firsts. And if not, it'll for sure be 1. But if we kind of take that formula we've been doing, and we'll say 25 stones from missions, I'm not gonna count on the fact that we're going to be getting, like, you know, global first easy A or something. We could potentially, actually could see it, but I'm not gonna count on it, right? So probably they're gonna be stingy on an easy A, and we'll say no easy A. And then we will definitely be getting another virtual Dokkan Ultimate Clash. So there's another, what, 31 stones, I believe. So if we take, and we've already accounted for the login, right? So guys, the total number of stones that I have calculated, 877 stones. And you guys can definitely count on a few more than that. But 877 is the very conservative estimate that I have come up with. If you guys have any disagreements or you feel like I really missed something egregious, let me know in the comments below. But if you guys enjoyed this video, if you're hyped for the 6th year anniversary, slap a like on this video, and of course, consider subscribing if you are new. I love all of you guys. Thank you for the support, and I will catch you in the next one. Later. Yo, what is up? So this is post-edit flex, right? And there were a couple things I actually forgot about that I wanted to just include very quickly. So if you guys will remember, if you are keeping up, remember that JP should be receiving either today or tomorrow an additional 66 stones just because it's the 6th year anniversary, right? So if you add that to our total, 943. And then there was another Extreme Z area that I forgot to include. So somewhere, you know, along the lines I missed it. So that would put us up to 947 stones. And again, I probably missed a couple here or there. Nothing too crazy, I don't think. I think I covered mostly everything, but... And then you can definitely count on maybe 1 or 2 top grossings in that span of time. Remember, we're basically hitting top grossing almost once per month, at least in one country. So just count on roughly 1,000 stones. It sounds about right to me. About 200 stones a month is the average anyway. But guys, that is the video, and I'm going to wrap it up here. Catch you in the next one. Later.